Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in. Eric Hadaway will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher. Only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base paths.
So coming to the plate. Connor Pitts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Pitts stands at second with no outs. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-2 pitch fouled away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. The first and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
The 0-1 on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pitts is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. The 1-1, and it's fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Coming to the plate now, Boof Bobo.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The next 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does this, that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Pitts. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bradley is there. And that's the third out. Rays will settle for just the one. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Tampa Bay leads this one 1-0. Sonny Yap, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Stepping in, David Tejada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on it.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Third baseman, Sammy Castillo.
Ready now for Baltimore, Sammy Castillo. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And they're certainly hitting the ball hard enough, just not finding any holes here. 2 away now. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name in the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
So striding forward now, Tanner Dickinson, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Pitts has a read on it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Jeff Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jeff Pitts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Now to the plate, Sammy Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Popped him up. Kendrick is right there. And that's out number 2.
Batting eight.
Now at the plate, Walter Iwasi. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading
He's set
off
to lead off the home
Orioles,
half of the second.
The first baseman, Chris Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
In now for the O's, Danny Gutierrez. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right. Foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In now, Anthony Caballero. As he can't get a barrel on the knuckleball that time, it's strike 1. They'll come into this one at 328. 11 home runs, 27 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. One and 2 now. The 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you
No
see a
left
guy
fielder.
pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what,
Junior.
there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And he short-armed the throw a bit as it skips past him at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
1-2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
And they're runners at the corners now. The set and the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Orioles strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Standing in, Brady Day. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Popped up. Castillo over to his right. He's got it 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesse Pitts will swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Lifted in the air to center. Tejada moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Connor Pitts. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 2-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now another 2-2. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Another 2-2 offering. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping into the box, David Figueroa. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
David Figueroa.
First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in once again, David Tejada, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Sammy Castillo.
Ready for another chance. Sammy Castillo, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, hits. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Settling in now, Jeremy Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Boof Bobo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The right fielder, number 31. John Pitts.
Digging in, John Pitts. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
At the ball.
Change up too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Hit on the ground to short. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Tanner Dickinson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tanner Dickinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just off the inside corner. The 1-1. taken. Strike two. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's another 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Another full count pitch home. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11 pitch at bat. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's a fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Danny Gutierrez.
Into the box now, Danny Gutierrez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Ready now, Jeff Pitts. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now the pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Castillo scoops it up, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So digging in now, Sammy Pitts. First pitch on its way. Line hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box, Walter Uwasi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Brady Day will be next. Pitts, base runner at first with 1 out. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The first baseman, Brady.
Standing in, Brady Day. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2-2.
2-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Ready for another shot now, Connor Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in once again, Jeremy Pitts, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the second run will score as well.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Monty Downey is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 35, Monty Downey.
Stepping in now, Boof Bobo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Downey offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 3-1 pitch. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 24 home runs for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Into the box now, John Pitts. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Jeff Pitts would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 23 for him thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now batting.
In now, Jeff Pitts. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to dump this one out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
A ball and no strikes. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Walter Uwasi. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Pitts at second. Pitts on at first with 2 down. Line toward the gap in left center. Bradley is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 8 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Orioles.
Thank you, Heidi.
Right
now
fielder,
in the box, Anthony Caballero. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr., a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, this is the downfall of putting up a big 7-run inning. Pitchers rely on rhythm, and that's pretty easy to lose when you're sitting around while your guys are hitting forever. Let's see if he can get back on track.
On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The catcher, number 14, Reggie Kendrick.
Now batting, Reggie Kendrick. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher
Not
continuing
shortstop.
to make a guy
David
chase out of the zone. When you
Figueroa.
recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, David Figueroa. 1 ball, no strikes the count. As a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Stepping in now, David Tejada. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And he's safe.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Into the box now, Sammy Castillo, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hits, moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rays are out in front, 8-2. Ready once again, Brady Day.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Brady Day.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 down the first baseline, and Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball.
The center fielder, number 7, Jesse Pitt.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's set, and the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he misses 2-1. Dave gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
The batter, number 13.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
In now, Connor Pitts. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Caballero moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays held in check here, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Into the box now, Tanner Dickinson. No hits
Leading
in
off
2 trips to the plate
Orioles,
for him in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Back up the middle. Pitts up the middle. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's Chris Davis. First pitch of the at-bat. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. One and one, the count to Chris Davis. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Pitts is there. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? Driving forward now is the DH, Danny Gutierrez.
Gutierrez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. once again a 3-2. Popped him up. Pitts shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still 8-2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Rolando Maldonado enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 24, Rolando Maldonado.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jeremy Pitts. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Boof Bobo is on deck. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Boof Bobo, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Maldonado, a former Red Sox, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Stepping in now, John Pitts. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Next for Tampa Bay.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Sammy Pitts is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Sammy Pitts. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back standing. First delivery to him on the way. Now a curveball misses inside.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
2-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. The 2-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Fouled away. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back easily. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard back up the middle to second for 1. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More coming up from Baltimore after this. At the plate, Anthony Caballero. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll
fielder,
definitely
number
take that
25.
extra base hit. It only takes
Jackie
one, so maybe they can
Bradley
string together a few and get back
Jr.
into this thing.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Now
Man, it's like deja
catcher,
vu all over again.
Reggie
2 well-hit back-to-back
Hendricks.
doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
In now, Reggie Kendrick, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bradley leads off second with nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making
Now
pitches
batting.
all around the zone,
The shortstop,
and then you bring that one
David
inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it
Figueroa.
do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Standing in now, David Figueroa. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Hit softly down the line at first. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder,
Digging
number
in
12.
and looking for more. David Tejada, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup called strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hits on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 10-3. Striding into the box, Walter
Leading
Iwasi.
off for the
He's
Rays,
0 for 2 thus
the
far in
designated
this
hitter,
one.
Walter Iwasi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Well,
now
when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box, Brady Dave, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1. Pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. Ready on 1 and 2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A runner at first with no outs here. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
The center fielder, number 7.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Pitts. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Uwasi leads off first with 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
From the belt, the pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
John Myrick comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Connor Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball. First and second now, one man out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Caballero moving to his left, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Digging in, Jeremy Pitts. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Two balls and a strike now. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Still even at 2-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Byron LeFave is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in now, Sammy Castillo. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, second baseman, Tanner Dickinson.
Now at the plate, Tanner Dickinson. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Still 1-2. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swinging a looper to left. Hits coming in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping in, Chris Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Davis.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
The 1-0 home. Count now, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Castillo stands at first with 1 out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Danny Gutierrez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Strike 2 up in the zone.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
This is in the air to right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. So striding in, Boof Bobo. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The catcher, Bobo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. Two balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he lays off again. Ball 3.
3-1.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The right fielder, number 31,
John Pitts will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. Payoff pitch one more time. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
now batting, the shortstop.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Castillo has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Sammy Pitts.
Number 8, Sammy Pitts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Bobo on second. Pitts at first. One gone. And there's ball 1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Now batting, designated
Next
hitter,
will be the designated
Walter
hitter, Walter Iwasi. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Left side, but well foul. The 0-2 delivery. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So stepping in, Anthony Caballero starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And that misses 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball two. Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. The 1-2. Cut fastball there as he manages to just foul this one away. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Full count. 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
This pitch is popped up. Hits. Waits on it. makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number
Striding
14.
in, Reggie Kendrick. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
In now, David Figueroa. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Kendrick is off of first with 2 away. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Tampa Bay, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Sonny Yap earned his 9th win of the year. Eric Hadaway struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 10 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.